Hey guys, so today I want to talk about something that's been really close to my heart lately, and that is pushing through the tough times of being a coach. We all know that this business is not easy, that we are going to have peaks and valleys. Now, we talk about that, but it's a whole different thing when you're actually in one of those valleys. And I experienced that in August and September of this year. So I just kind of wanted to give you an overview of how I pushed through. So I started as a Beachbody coach at the beginning of August 2014. And I just was one of those coaches that hit the ground running. Something clicked and I was successful from the beginning. So I hit Success Club 10 my first month in the business, Success Club 28 my second month in the business, and like Success Club, 13 or 14 in the third month in the business. I earned Success Starters, I earned my free ticket to Summit. I hit Diamond in January of 2015. And then I hit 2-star Diamond in September of 2015. But it wasn't always an easy path throughout those 13 months. So I would say it was pretty smooth sailing up until about July of this year. That was when I was dealt my first big disappointment. I had hit 1-star qualifying and I dropped that qualification the very last week that I needed to hold it. And that's just because this is a team business and you can't just do this by yourself. To hit 1-star diamond, you have to have a diamond on your team. And the diamond on my team, one of her emerald coaches had a coach go inactive. So that dropped her emerald coach to a coach, that dropped her from diamond to an emerald, and that dropped my 1-star qualification. So everything builds on each other. So that was the first major disappointment. And I could have said, you know what, I'm done. I can't do this. But I had this long-term vision and I was like, you know what? As long as I don't quit, I won't fail. She will get it back and this will just be a great learning experience of really staying on top of what's going on with your coaches when you're in that qualification period. So shortly after that, I actually had another coach go diamond. I hit my 1-star diamond and then that coach got her diamond back and I hit 2-star. But there was something else going on during those months. So I got married September 5th. And for any of you that have gotten married, you know that the couple months leading up is extremely stressful and busy. So in August, I was not concentrating on my business. I had hit Success Club 10 for 12 months in a row. And in August of 2015, I only hit Success Club 5. And I was still proud of myself for hitting Success Club. I really did have to take a step back and say to myself, you know what? I have been talking about my wedding a ton. I have not been focusing on coaching. So Success Club 5 is okay. And you'll just get it back to Success Club 10 in September. So I had to really talk myself through that and make a mental mind shift on that month and just look at it as a success that I still hit Success Club 5. Now, I got married September 5th. I basically took the whole week after that off. And at the middle of September, I thought, okay, now I'm just going to kick it right back into gear. I'll hit Success Club 10 this month. And that's not really how it works. You have to build up to people feeling comfortable reaching out to you and talking to you about a challenge group and coaching. I had been posting only about my wedding basically for a month and a half, so that's what people were talking with me about. I wasn't posting about challenge groups and coaching, and so people weren't talking to me about that. And it really took a moment of reflecting back on what I was doing. I had one of my coaches go through my Facebook page and do a critique of it. And she said, you know what, Lauren? You're not talking about challenge groups or the coaching opportunity at all. That's why you're having a problem right now. And so I really had to do that self-evaluation and say, you know what? I'm not. And that's why people aren't reaching out to me about it. So I started talking about it again, but it's not like you start talking about it and then they all just come running back. Only about 2% of your friends see your posts on Facebook. So that's why it's so important that we post consistently, and that's why it takes time to build up that pipeline. So September turned out to be another Success Club 5 month. That was my time to kind of build back up and get back into the swing of things and show people that I was back at it. Now in October, I'm already at Success Club 9 and we're not even halfway through the month. I will be back at Success Club 10 this month, and it really just shows that consistency is key. That even when you're having a tough time, you have to push through. And it would have been so easy for me to just completely give up and say, you know what? My wedding's going on, I'm not going to do anything, or, I don't know what's wrong. Apparently I lost it. I can't coach people anymore, and just giving up. But that's where your long-term vision comes into play. You have to have such a strong why of why you're doing this, and you have to have that vision, and you have to put those blinders on and really just focus on the 3 vital behaviors and getting back into that routine and back into that consistency, and it will come back. It's trial and error. It's trying something and tweaking, trying something and tweaking. It's constant evaluation of what you're doing. So I just wanted to share that with you because I don't want you all to think that it's all easy all the time for us, and it's not. There are definitely tough times and struggles, and that's when the real coaches who are really serious about this business come through, because they're the ones who don't give up and they're the ones who don't quit. So if you're having a tough time, reach out to me, let me know. We can formulate a plan to help you get through it, but you will get through it, I promise.